Right after Sega pulled the plug on its Game Gear, a new challenger entered the ring in 1998 when SNK released their 8-bit Neo Geo Pocket to face Nintendo's aging Game Boy. The first edition of the Neo Geo Pocket had a monochrome screen. A year later, SNK released the Neo Geo Pocket's successor, the Neo Geo Pocket Color, which was virtually the same device but with a color screen. Unique to the Neo Geo Pocket back then was the Pocket menu, software built into the system that gave it added features like a clock, an alarm, horoscopes, and language options for either Japanese or English. Like the Game Boy, the Neo Geo Pocket used cartridges for games, but game saves weren't stored on the cartridges. Instead, the Neo Geo Pocket relied on onboard storage that is kept alive via a button cell battery. Two AA batteries allows the Neo Geo Pocket an incredible 10 hours of play. The 8-axis joysticks may feel unnatural at first, but it's easy to get the hang of. Its small size may become uncomfortable over extended use, especially if you're playing a fighting game. Aside from the similarities to the Game Boy, the Neo Geo Pocket was able to connect with Sega's Dreamcast, a feature which Nintendo has done on the Super Game Boy 2 and later on the GameCube. While it lacked third-party support, the Neo Geo Pocket did enjoy many first-party titles, like SNK vs. Capcom Match of the Millennium, Falsele, Gals Fighters, and Puzzle Link. Many reviewers even tout that the best version of Sega's Sonic the Hedgehog they ever played was the one on the Neo Geo Pocket. Despite its wonders, the Neo Geo Pocket was a victim to bad timing. In 1998, Nintendo's Pokemon craze has already swept Japan and soon the United States. By 1999, news of Nintendo's Game Boy Advance has already hyped up its anticipation, and the Neo Geo went by almost unnoticed. Soon after, SNK sold its properties to pachinko machine maker Aruze, and the Neo Geo Pocket, Neo Geo Pocket Color, as well as other SNK properties, went on fire sale for next to nothing by 2001. Many bundles are sold without packaging and at nearly half the value of just the console by itself. SNK made the Neo Geo Pocket to be a great competitor to the Game Boy, but in the end it might have been all for naught.